If someone told you India is a waste of space, what would you say? That's what a teenage boy told me recently, with no guilt, no shame. It made me stop and think, do we even teach our kids what this land has survived? Today's video is not just about independence, it's about remembering who we are. Today, I want to take you with me, not just to the flag hoisting and sweet distribution at school, but deep into the soul of this country, into the homes of freedom fighters, the voice of silent rebels, and the hearts of everyday Indians who, just like you and me, show sacrifice over silence. Hi, my sweet subscribers, welcome to the most soulful corner of the internet with your friend Soulful Snegithi. Let's talk about the cost of freedom. Freedom wasn't gifted to us, it was earned inch by inch through fire and blood, pain and resilience. Do you know there were children, little children as young as 10 or 11, carrying secret letters for revolutionaries? They knew they might get caught, beaten, or even worse. But they ran with courage in their feet and fire in their hearts. Women in an age when even stepping outside without a veil was questioned, stood boldly on podiums, in protest marches, hid rebels in their homes, stitched flags, and wrote fiery speeches. Kasturiba Gandhi, Sarojini Naidu, Annie Besant, Rani Lakshmi Bai, they weren't just supporting roles in a male-driven movement. They were the movement. Teenage boys and girls, they didn't scroll social media. They printed underground newspapers, carried bombs, faced arrest. And then there were those nameless, faceless farmers, artisans, domestic workers who gave their only gold bangle or rupee to support the cause. It wasn't just the story of Nehruji and Gandhiji. It was the story of all of us. Where did we lose that spark? Few weeks back, a teenager told me, I just want to finish school and leave this country. What's even here? It's a waste to stay here. Now, hear me out. I am not against going abroad. Not at all. Opportunities, education, exposure, we all want that. But what broke my heart was not that he wanted to leave, but that he saw nothing worth staying for. That for me, India meant waste. And this came from someone who hasn't even seen the full picture of life yet. Someone whose world right now is school, home, and social media. That's where it pinches. When the generation who didn't have to fight for this freedom forget the generation that did. As far as I knew, most of our school days, Independence Day was an emotion. We didn't just wear white for the parade. We felt that purity, that pride. Our teachers made us write essays not just for marks, but for meaning. Our principals and PT masters made us sing the anthem with our heads held high and with our hearts, and not just with lips. Where did that go? Where did all that go? Maybe it's time we remind ourselves and each other of what's been paid for the comfort we casually complain about. Let's talk about the stories that deserve to be retold. Do you know about Kanagalata Barua? She was just 17 when the police shot her for trying to hoist the national flag during the Quit India movement. Or Khudiram Bose, who was only 18 when he was hanged. He smiled as he walked to the gallows. Yes, smiled. Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev, Rajguru, they could have lived long, beautiful lives. But they chose to die young so that this country could breathe free. Do you know about Rani Gaidanliu from the Northeast? A teenager who led a tribal revolt against the British. There's Matangi Hazra, an elderly woman shot while holding the Indian flag. She kept walking with the flag even as bullets pierced her. And there are thousands more stories of families destroyed, of childhood stolen, of futures given up. So we could have the one we live today. So when we say Jai Hind, let's mean it with the weight of every sacrifice behind those words. Some of the young people might still ask, we've got our freedom, why patriotism still matters? Patriotism is not about shouting slogans on one day and forgetting the country the next. It's about living with love for the land that birthed you, even when things are not perfect. No country is perfect, but ours has survived colonization, partition, poverty, natural disasters, and political chaos, yet still stands. Our democracy may have flaws, but it's also one of the strongest and most diverse in the world. Our people may differ in language, food, and festivals, but we still rise in unity when it matters. Being patriotic doesn't mean blindly praising everything. It means caring enough to want things to get better. So, this Independence Day, let's not just post a flag on Instagram. Let's plant one in our hearts. Let's teach our young generation not just to memorize freedom fighters' names, but to feel what they fought for. Let's make patriotism cool again. Let's make gratitude louder than compliments. And if this video stirred something in you, a memory, a feeling, a little more love for our motherland, share it with someone you care about and comment about it in the comment section. Tell them we may travel, we may settle abroad, we may dream global, but never forget the soil we first stood on. If this felt close to your heart, please like the video and subscribe to the channel and comment below with what Independence Day means to you. Let's celebrate this freedom together because India isn't just where we live, it's who we are. Jai Hind.